From Bissell. This is an amazing floor care item. We've talked a little bit about floor care tonight. This is a vacuum and a steam mop. Steaming our floors, chemical-free cleaning to help get rid of the muddy prints. Maybe somebody spilt something, there's a mess. We're gonna go over the tile, the linoleum, the hardwood, the laminate with the steam cleaner. Normally a great steam cleaner for our floors costs $100 and something. This is a steam cleaner and a vacuum. So it's doing 2-in-1. This is our purple and we have our teal over here for the Black Friday deal that is also expiring. Look what we did on the price, down from $226 to $139.99. That's a big discount. And of course, because you're buying it today, it's free shipping and handling as well. That saves you another $14. Want to introduce you to a gentleman that's been on HSN for many, many years.
Yes.
He's drinking from the fountain of youth because he never looks any different.
Oh, you're the same.
It's Mr. Peter Kilcullen.
Hey.
Pete, this is like a dream floor care item.
Exactly, and I was listening to you say 2-in-1. And a lot of times when we say 2-in-1, you're thinking, well, there's gotta be limitations, like it's not so great. So maybe it's not a great steamer, or maybe it's not a great vacuum. Where do you see what Bissell's done? Because it really is amazing at doing both. So it really and truly is a 2-in-1, which I love. So a great vacuum, and then you're getting that steam cleaning. And you talked about this is naturally disinfecting your floors. You're just putting ordinary tap water in there, and you turn this into a cleaning machine. Easy emptying on that canister. They separate the moisture from the canister. You've got the easy emptying there. Look at that. You push that right out. So they've thought of everything. So let's do it. So what you have the digital controls on here. So right now I can squeeze the trigger and I've activated that steam. So I have the steam on high. And now all I'm going to do is turn on the vacuum. So watch as I even get close to the pet hair that's down. The vacuum is tremendous.
That's long ahead.
But you know what? So let me go across the whole thing, for example. And you see, I was trying to make it be a little more difficult. Look at that. It goes, but it went through all that dry mess. And now I'm going to continue to steam, get everything, all those muddy footprints up, naturally cleaning and sanitizing the floor. And let's go over some of the things we love about steam. What's so great about that is that we just clean that without chemicals. There's zero residue. So the cool thing is we're not going to collect and you know, attract more dirt and dust because there's no sticky residue. There's no chemicals. It's a fresh, clean way to clean your floors.
I mean, what you just saw is obviously a 2-in-1 that you've never seen on any other product before. Bissell introduced this, innovated this. It's a vacuum cleaner and it's a steam mop. So again, it's cutting our cleaning time in half. It's light, it's lightweight, it's easy to use. I think I'm pretty certain it's the Bissell Symphony. It is, it's the Bissell Symphony Plus that went down in history as having the most 5-star reviews of any product of its kind. And Pete,
I'm not surprised.
We've never had it though. I mean, we're down from $227 to $139.
Wow.
Big discount.
You can't beat that. So this is what's so cool about using steam. Well, first of all, you're going to be able to see exactly what it picked up.
Yeah.
But the nice thing about when using these mop pads is that we're not going to throw that away. What we're going to do is, and you can just release this with your foot, but I'll do it that way. You're just going to take this off and you're going to put it in the wash, and that's it. You're going to use it over and over again. Here's a great look at the steam. So across the front is your vacuum. That's going to get all the dry mess, and you're going to follow it up with that powerful steam. And that's why I've taken that mop pad off. I want you to see that. This is what you're getting, and this is what you want when you have a steam mop. We're going to deliver that powerful steam, that superheated steam, into that mop pad, and we're going to naturally sanitize those floors. It picks up the dry mess, or I should say it picks up the sticky messes. It's going to pick up those muddy footprints. It can pick up the liquids as well because you have those mop pads. We give you the scrubby mop pads. I believe we're getting 2 of those.
We are.
And then we're giving you the smooth mop pads. They can all be used on any floor, but maybe we can focus on the smooth ones for those hardwood floors. Maybe you have a little more textured tile floors, and that's when the scrubby pads are going to be great.
Again, when you're running around the house and you're trying to really clean up, it's a lot of hard work. We have to get the mop and bucket out. We're kind of cleaning up. We're getting the vacuum out. We're getting the hard bits and pieces, as it were, all the debris that's there. Pet lovers obviously love this. The things that you can eliminate are amazing. And again, you talk about being able to reuse this time and time again throughout the house. It's fantastic. Pete, it's for so many folks who have multi-floor surfaces, this is the ultimate solution.
Exactly. I wanted to show you, so if I just was going to vacuum here, because we have that, I took the mop pad off and I can just vacuum. But you know what's interesting about this? When I'm talking about just using the vacuum, I got to suggest to everyone, don't just vacuum anymore. And don't just mop anymore. Every single time you take your Symphony out, you're gonna be steam cleaning, mopping those floors, and vacuuming all at the same time, and you never have to think about it again. Because I know if you have to mop separately, guess what happens? You might do that every couple of weeks, but you're not gonna do it every day. You're not gonna do it 3 times a week. But now you'll take the vacuum out, but you're not gonna mop. But now you don't have to think about that. You're gonna do it all at once. You're gonna love it.
Okay, this is a quick special to end the night. Again, this has been a Black Friday deal for us. Our Black Friday deal is expiring very, very soon. So if you think you want to try it, if you've seen this out there, if you've watched it presented before and you've been curious about it, you still, obviously we'll get it in time for Christmas, but you also can use it through the end of January, and if you don't love it, return it for a refund of the purchase price. People love what it's able to do, and again, Pete, if you look at all the competition, nobody has created a product that combines these two.
And it combines it, like we talked about, like it does both so well. Here again, I could go on this hardwood floors, and I'm just using the steam right here, and I'll do one pass with just the steam, just so you can see this. It's so perfect, and I think people really love it when using this on those hard floor surfaces because it's so gentle. It doesn't leave too much water, but it gives you the clean, the shine. But don't forget, let's just have that vacuum on all the time. There's no negative to having that vacuum while you're steam mopping. Remember, all I'm doing is pulling the trigger. I've got the mop pad on there, and the vacuum is out front and catching all that dirt and dust. So normally you know that you've got to get those floors, you know, free of all that dirt and dust and any kind of pet hair on there before you can mop, but not anymore. Do it all at once, and it really makes a huge difference. And remember, those digital controls are up top. So all we're doing with the digital controls is I've got the vacuum up top, I've got low steam and high steam, and that's it. So you can see I've got it on a high steam, and I'm just gonna add the vacuum by pushing that button on and off right there, and that's it. And then there's a trigger up top. You squeeze the trigger when you want that steam. When you let go, the steam stops. Simple and easy. Let me go over.
Pete, just for everybody's curiosity, since this is such a fast presentation, if you are able to Google this real fast, you'll see this in other stores. I don't think anybody's got the price that we've got. So we're significantly lower from the prices I saw out there. So as you're watching Pete, and I want Pete to show you as much as possible, but please know this price is so attractive, so inexpensive. This is a premium product, Pete, ultimately.
Absolutely. The Symphony, you know, like when you're talking about when this was developed, there was absolutely nothing like it. And even now, years later, as you've been talking about, there isn't something that can combine these two things, that vacuum and that steam mop, and do it as well as Bissell. They've been doing this, as we always talk about, since 1876. The suction power is fantastic. The steam mop's amazing. And they've made it so easy. Here's the fill. All you have to do is fill this tank that's on the back with that ordinary tap water. You're going to close that up. You're set to go. On the front, here's what's so cool about this. Just like those large vacuums, the big heavy ones, you have cyclonic action in that canister. You can take that canister off, easy emptying. That pops back on. You're not going to get any of the moisture mixed in with the dry dirt. They've been able to separate the two. Again, tremendous technology put together to be an unbelievable two-in-one. So everything is super easy. You're ready to go. You've got the mop pads on there. You're mopping and you're vacuuming at the same time. Should we move over there and do some more? We got some pretty heavy-duty messes over here.
But it can cope with it. That's the thing. If you've got a full house this holiday season and everybody's bringing in the snow, the dirt, the grime, there's muddy paw prints going everywhere, this can tackle all of it, Pete. No chemicals.
Yeah, exactly. So I like this sticky mess. I can show you this. You know what I'm going to do? I just want, you can hear the steam starting, but if I just put the steam pad on there, and I'm just using the steam right now, and once we get through this, then I'm going to start to activate that vacuum. But it's so easy. There's no elbow grease. I don't have to scrub it. I'm just letting that steam do the job. It cuts through all the dirt and sticky messes, jelly and syrup and whatever is on the floor around these holidays. It's going to be perfect. So let's do that. But then let me fire up that vacuum as we go nearer to that pet hair over there, and you can see how powerful that is. There's coffee, and none of it stands a chance against this Symphony. But you can see how all I'm doing is slowly and easy going over those messes, and they're gone. And we're going to naturally sanitize and clean the floors again. Sticky mess,
there he goes.
Pet hair. I mean, I have to go a little bit slower just so everybody can see this.
You're just so fast, Pete.
It does such a great job. And look at that. So, and I'm steaming this whole time. That's what I want everyone to know. Let me turn that. I don't want you guys to see this again. You can see every little mess that we just went over. Look, there we go. So you can see that. That's every mess that we just went through is on that mop pad. I'll show you how easy it is to change the mop pad. I'm going to turn this around so you guys can see it. Okay. So there's a little step on the back right there. It even has a little picture of a foot. You push that down just like that. You can lift that mop pad off. and I'm gonna switch the mop pad. You would just take that off and switch it on, but here's the scrubby mop pad that snaps back on just like that. You're set to go. I can start vacuuming and mopping all over again.
And I do want to let you know, Pete's using the teal color.
Right.
Producer Pat, is it still teal that's most limited, or is it the purple now? So this is the teal that you see there, which is one of the original colors.
That's right.
Okay, teal is the one that's going to sell out the fastest. I do have purple available as well, but obviously, as we've had throughout the night, we are bringing to an end a lot of these Black Friday deals. 4 minutes left. We're down from $227 to $139. So that's a massive discount. It's a huge savings. And if you order it today, you get free shipping and handling. Don't forget, free shipping and handling is on everything that we're doing today, so take advantage of it. Even when this isn't free shipping, I mean, it's, I think, an extra $14. That's still gonna be probably the best price anywhere, but you're layering on the savings. Our lowest price and free shipping, and it's on FlexPay of $28. Bissell's name, its reputation precedes it. This is going to steam and sanitize your floors. All the stuff that is on the floors, it might be the bigger messes, the smaller messes, steam cleaning it, breaking through the stickiness, the dirt, the grime, brilliant. But having the vacuum as well means, and you can hear the power of the steam, having the vacuum means it's doing double duty. So it's able to vacuum at the same time. So we go over those rugs and runners, Pete, you could just use it as a vacuum.
Exactly, you could just use that as a vacuum, but think about this, after you go over those runners and those rugs, you're gonna be able to then freshen them up with the steam at the same time. It can refresh that, because that's that powerful steam right there. That's what you're hearing, that's what you're seeing, that's what makes all the difference. So now, we're combining that steam that's heating up those mop heads with suction power, cyclonic action. So the two together is an unbeatable combination. It really is, and it really is a two-in-one that exceeds on both sides, right? You're not losing anything because you're like, well, the vacuum's okay, or the mop. No, the two of them together are amazing. Can I go over here?
For you, anything, Pete.
I wasn't sure if I thought maybe you wanted to do that.
That's very kind of you, Pete.
I mean,
we only have 90 seconds left.
90 seconds.
I told you this is fast.
I think we can do it. Again, I'm putting this on high steam. I'm pulling the trigger. I've activated the vacuum. Cyclonic action in that canister. Coffee and footprints. Again, let me see if I can go over and just pick up all that coffee and then let the steam do the rest of the work. Nice and easy over there.
But notice how it's not puddling on the floor. There's not like this wet residue, right?
Exactly.
I mean, Pete,
so
a steam cleaner alone normally costs $100 and something.
Easily.
Just for a good one.
Yeah, I just love the combination. Remember, every time you grab your vacuum, you're mopping the floors because the steam is there. So I think that's a great plus. This is a very sticky mess.
It is.
But look how I can just cut into that with the steam mop. It melts it away.
Again, that's the power of the steam that's doing it.
Imagine how many like paper towels and the spray you'd be going through, and you'd be doing it on your hands and knees. This makes it so easy, but I've also vacuumed the entire floor as well. You really can't beat this. It makes it so easy, so simple to do. Look at that. That's all the dirt. You're going to see that first time. But remember, you don't have to throw that away. Oh, but I wanted to mention, you know, we're including...
What are you including?
We're including the disposable pads as well. So, puppy mess. You have a few puppies in your life, don't you?
You know it.
Yeah, of course. So when the puppies do their thing, you don't have to think about then using one of these microfiber mop pads and then throwing that into your washing machine, right? A little bit gross. So we include the disposable ones. If you know you've got that kind of horrible mess, grab one of those, put it on there, steam it the same way, but throw those away. So we're including those as well. I forgot about that. That's a great option when you have some difficult messes.
And you get 10 of those in there. I've never seen us do that before, so that's nice. You get the best of both worlds, the reusable and the disposable. We're steaming, we're mopping, we're sanitizing, we're lifting all the stuff that might be there, but we're vacuuming as well every day, the everyday run around after the pets. We've done all the different hair and the bigger stuff, the smaller stuff. It doesn't get tangled in there. It's lightweight, which is why Pete's waving it around like a magic wand, because you can do. It stands up by itself, and it really is a game changer. Pete, we say it in our final 60 seconds, but Bissell created a product, the likes of which had never been done before.
Absolutely. And it's been around for a few years now, and there still isn't anything that can really compete with this Symphony because it does both things so well. So never do one of them alone, again, don't just mop and don't just vacuum on those hard floors. You're going to be doing them both with the Symphony, and it is amazing the technology they put together.
It's exciting though as well because it's not a complicated product.
Yeah.
If you watch what Pete's done, there's not 7 different steps to get it going. Pete, it's the form of a steam mop, but they included a vacuum.
Exactly. And remember, you're just using that ordinary tap water, so you put that in there. We got a very large tank on there. You're really going to be happy with this, especially if you're doing a lot of entertaining in the next couple of weeks.
And I want to show you, Pete, you've got the purple. Here's that beautiful teal, just so you can see the 2 choices. You don't always get the choice of colors in the stores. We're really excited to do it. There's that teal that's the most limited, and then we've got the purple as well. Pete, thank you, my friend.
Thanks, it's great to see you.
It's so good. I wonder if your secret to feeling and looking young is Andrew Lessman vitamins.
You know how long I've been taking Andrew Lessman vitamins?
Honestly, how long?
I mean, I was with Andrew when he was at the, since like 1992 or something.
Well, you're a living, breathing poster child for Andrew Lessman.
That's true.
Okay, you can look as young and youthful as Mr. Pete Kilcullen if you take advantage